Hey guys, it's Bree. So a bit of a change of scene today. I just wanted to do a video down here in my sitting room because the lighting is crap in my bedroom at the moment. My light is working but really needs a new bulb, and I just fancy the change of scene, and I've also been dancing, so I figured I'd do it down here. And today's video is going to be on how to make your period a little bit nicer, and this is not necessarily in terms of pain medication, because I have a whole separate video on that, and I'll probably do another one at some point with some updated pain methods if I hopefully figure some more out that work. But this is more on just those little things that can really make a difference to how you feel emotionally, not necessarily physically, on your period. I have got a list of things here. Some of them work for me, some of them other people have said they have worked for them, and just I thought I'd mention them all. But the first thing I'm going to do is pretty much the most obvious one. It's comfy clothes. I know if you have certain jobs, like I dance, and obviously you have to wear a leotard and everything, so that's a bit difficult, but for the rest of the time, if you can, just, have some comfy clothes to wear. It just makes you feel better if there's nothing too tight around your abdomen. The second thing is, another obvious one if you're on my channel, cloth pads. They can make your period so much nicer, or menstrual cups as well, actually. Menstrual cups are great because you can't even feel you're on your period. Cloth pads are great too because they're just really soft and comfortable, and this is a brand new one from Tic Tacs by Tamari. And yeah, they just, I have a whole channel on this, so you can go and see all the pros and cons of cloth pads, but they can definitely make your period that little bit nicer. The third thing is a heat pack. I haven't got my really nice hand-dyed one that I made here. I have given you a video though on how to make one of these heat packs, but they basically just go in the microwave and you warm them up for about 1 to 2 minutes, depending on how hot your microwave is. Take it out, feel it, and it should be nice and warm. Then you can press it right against your stomach, and it can really help. Personally, for me, I find that heat doesn't really help my cramps, which is why I don't really mention it in my videos, because it doesn't really help me, but it helps a lot of people. So try it, heat packs, on your front or on your back or wherever you get the pain. My third thing is, if you saw my Facebook page yesterday, you will recognize these. These are one of my new period panties. I also have some with Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon on. Oh, I wonder if you guys see Maple! My cat's here, maybe I can show them to you. She's too suspicious, she's too clever, that cat. But anyway, so I have this pair of new knickers. I got them from DDB, Dinky Dot Spots. I've had a lot of people asking where you get these because they're not on her website. You have to be in her buy sell trade group, I believe, on Facebook to get this form. Hopefully she'll put it up after I make this video on her website at some point, because they really are super comfy. This is the small, and like I have a tiny bum, but they do fit me. There's some pictures on my Facebook page, as I said before, but they're so comfy. And if you have a really nice pair of underwear, we tend to wear the pair of underwear that we don't mind staining. This is white on the inside, but like with cloth pads, I never worry about leaking or anything. And I can get blood stains out of anything, trust me now. I'm a pro at doing that. So I have a really nice pair of underwear that I wear. I had another one, but I've kind of upgraded them because they were getting a bit old. So this is my new period panty underwear along with the Toothless ones. So if you just have a nice pair of underwear, you feel so much nicer anyway. And also really good fitting underwear is key because it holds your pads in place if you use pads really well, and if they're snug fitting to your body, they don't move around, they're much more comfortable. My fourth thing, actually I'm going to go to these, is fluffy socks. I don't have any new fluffy socks, these ones are kind of old, I'm sorry, but they're the only pair I could find in my cupboards. If you want to have like a nice pair of fluffy socks you put on, they just keep your feet warm and just feel nice and snuggly. It's just always a good thing. The next two things actually are more to do with pain, like management stuff. First one is magnesium. Magnesium helps a lot of people. This is magnesium citrate. I take one in the morning and one before bed. I start 3 days before my period is due. Magnesium's harmless, so even if your period doesn't come exactly 3 days, I was hoping my period would come yesterday and I could do today as a period vlog, but I guess that's happening on Monday. Maple, you don't want to come to me, but you want to scratch the sofa. So magnesium is like really good for relaxing your muscles, so therefore it can really help with period cramps, especially if you don't have particularly severe ones and you don't want to take traditional, paracetamol and Nurofen, that kind of stuff. We don't have Tylenol over here. This is a really good one. And the other thing I love to use are magnesium flakes. I put them in my bath, 2 full cups worth of magnesium flakes into my bath, and I do that again either 3 days before my period instead of this, or I'll use them together actually because I don't find it's too much for my body. but it's quite good when your body absorbs it in the water, especially if you hate taking tablets. So I just put it in the bath, and I lie in the bath and then soak in it for about 10 minutes at least, because you need to let the magnesium get into you, obviously. It's just another option for how to take magnesium in, but I always soak in it after I've done dance lessons, because it really helps with relaxing your muscles if you're a dancer. Another thing to bear in mind, those magnesium flakes are really good. And the last thing on my, oh no, not the last thing on my list, the second to last thing I think on my list are essential oils. This is clary sage. This is very popular with people for menstrual cramps. Again, put a few drops in the bath. You can actually do it with the magnesium, or you can mix some of this with coconut oil. I usually put about 5 or 6 drops with a little bit of coconut oil, just because you need a carrier oil for this. There are other oils you can use as well, but you can't put this directly onto your skin as it is. And my other favourite is lavender, just because it smells really nice and puts it in the bath and it's really relaxing. Something else that helps me feel a little bit nice when I'm on my period, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people do this, but I like to wash my hair just before my period comes. So I was expecting my period yesterday, so I actually washed this on Wednesday, but it's still quite clean. You can't tell because I put it back. So having clean hair really makes me feel much better. If my hair is greasy, I just notice I feel much worse overall. So if I have clean hair, I just find I feel a lot better anyway, so it's always a good thing. I can't wash it too often because of dancing and having to put it in a bun, but if I wash it for my period, I'm usually okay. And my last tip is to do something special for when you're on your period. Whenever you've got your period, it can be quite a down feeling because you can't do this or you don't feel great or something else. If you have something you just do or just eat when you're on your period, that can make you feel pretty special. If you have a chocolate bar that you rigorously stay away from the rest of the month because you're trying to be good, but then you do allow yourself to have it when you're on your period, that can be quite a fun thing because you'll say, okay, well I get my period, but I can also eat this chocolate bar. Food, it doesn't have to be food though, because food's quite difficult because you're not really supposed to eat dairy or sugar. They can make cramps worse, so chocolate bar's not the best idea, especially sugary ones. Dark chocolate's okay though. But, it can be anything. For me, I like to buy a new book because I'm a bookworm. I'll just buy a little Mills and Boon chick flick, and that really just keeps me entertained and stuff. But, excuse me. You could do anything really. If you like watching movies, you can have a movie night in with popcorn and everything and just snuggle on the sofa and whatever. Just do something really nice for you that you think makes you feel a bit more special, because when you're in your period you can feel kind of blah. If you do something that makes you feel less blah, because that's the most descriptive word I can think of here, then just try that because it really can make a difference. So I hope you enjoyed these tips, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I've also just had some new pads come into my website. I know a lot of you were asking me about when they were coming in, so now you know they're on my website, and I also have some new cups up there as well. So thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Bye.